This is the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. This is the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. I come, let's gather and sing to Hashem songs and words of praise. This is the house. We are the Jewish people, and Hashem loves us so. Di-da-da-dum, di-da-da-dum, da-di-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, di-da-dum, da-da-da, di-da-da-dum. Here in the Rebbe Rabbi, and I was thinking of I just realized I put my hands like this. And I was thinking about how, in these words, we're saying, this is the house of Hashem, and how great it is to be in the base of Medrash and be in the holy places. And I was driving here and I was thinking how great it is. My wife was mentioning don't forget we live in Tzfat. This is also great. Here you go to Maran every day, you're going to the Idra. And still, the Idra is still another step, and Maran is still another step, and we're talking about the highest steps of Kedusha here. And a person has to, and I was thinking to myself, a person has to go wherever they are and whatever they're doing in their life. If they know that something of Kedusha is here, and they have to try to reach for the highest level of Kedusha and put themselves in that place as much as possible, because the more time you spend in such a place of Kedusha, the more it rubs off on you. And so here I am, I'm coming, and sometimes I feel like maybe I'm not getting the most that I could, and it takes time to travel here, but no, to be in a place of a Makam Kedusha, to be in a place of holiness, and the higher it is, even Tzfat is already up here, and the Idra is we're talking just slightly above, but even that difference, to be in such a place and to spend time there affects a person, and it helps them to grow in their spirituality and in Kedusha. And the same thing when a person has friends and people that are around, to make sure they're around people of Kedusha, of holiness. If you spend time with people that are always in the bottom, always depressed, always in a rut, always getting into trouble, always sinning, this is going to affect you. If you spend time with rabbis, the Pirkei Avos says you should be at the footsteps of the tzaddikim, the sages, and you should just grab the dust from their feet. This means that as much time as you can spend with tzaddikim, with sages, even if it's in the back of the room with them, it makes a difference. And you have to spend as much time in Kedusha, in these holy atmospheres as possible, whether it be the base Medrash, whether it be a holy place in Eretz Yisrael like the Idra, whether it is with other Jews versus choosing friends that believe in idolatry. As much as possible to spend time to speak with people of holiness and to latch on to whatever you can from them, even if you don't feel it's affecting you, it does affect you. We have to surround ourselves with this. Like for instance, for Mincha, I'm thinking to daven by the level of a Rebbe, because just to go and be in that room, I know will affect me, even though I may not feel it, and it may be, I'm not even going to talk to the Rebbe, but this itself helps a person to grow and to realize the importance of learning Torah. Here you're seeing a sage that is totally involved in the learning of Torah, and this affects a person. So we have to place ourselves in these realms of Kedusha, these realms of holiness as much as possible. Especially someone like myself, so involved in Kiruv, I have to make an extra effort to make sure that I am putting myself in an extra place of Kedusha to compensate, since a lot of situations while doing Kiruv, the person is latched on to the Klipa, and this affects me, quite honestly. And so I have to make sure to compensate and be in that place of Kedusha. So, not only this, Wherever a person's thoughts are, that's where all of them is. We can't underestimate even for 1 minute to change a thought to positive thoughts. This has tremendous effect on you. When I wake up in the morning, I try to think to myself, life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. I want to start my day thinking a positive thought. And so when you go throughout the day with a positive thought, you're connecting yourselves to a simcha, connecting yourself to Hashem. Even if it's not even directly, even you're just thinking life is good. You're not even thinking about Hashem. That atmosphere in the mind, that thought process gets rid of the klipa, gets rid of the impurities. And the same thing to a higher extent, if a person can shavisi Hashem l'negdi, place Hashem's name before them always, and think about Hashem's name, kiss the mezuzah as you go in and out of rooms, connect yourself to the Shekhinah, and it's not enough to just be involved in learning and kedusha. If you're not thinking about the Shekhinah, if you're not thinking about the tikkun, if you're not thinking about the idea that we're here to elevate the Shekhinah, and you don't think about that in your thoughts, you can't bind yourself to the Shekhinah, divine presence, and kedusha to the same extent as just going around learning itself binds a person to the Shekhinah. But when you think about the Shekhinah itself, you think about the divine presence, you think about its sar, its suffering, you think about its importance, its holiness, and you actually connect yourself specifically to this, the kedusha, the holiness that you receive rather than walking around and doing chores and living life is far more higher. So this is also very important.
This is the house of the Lord. I wish the best for you. This is the house of the Lord. I wish the best for you. The Malachai v'reyoy, the Malachai v'reyoy, Adav abrono, Adav abrono, Shalom. This is the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. This is the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. I come, let's gather and sing to Hashem songs and words of praise. This is the house. We are the Jewish people.